So I'm with Grant Sinclair. Hiya, Grant. Good to see you again.
How you doing?
And we met. We have met before, but we were at Shelsley last week.
Shelsley last week.
And you brought this down. I love this. Tell us about what is it first?
It's a Maguire space frame imp, running a Hillman imp engine, an 1120cc engine. It actually carries the John Maguire 001 serial number for the chassis.
So is that the first one made?
Apparently, yes, for Tom Shepherd. So Tom Shepherd, I understand, he not only did he braze all the space frames, he also raced this one in its early days.
So this is slightly different to your compadre's one, but this is like lowered, isn't it? Because it isn't like a normal Hillman imp,
no,
is it?
It sits just a few centimetres off the ground. It does touch the ground under braking and cornering. It uses, as I said, it still has the Hillman imp engine. It's married to a Hewland gearbox, which the Hillman imp gearboxes weren't quite as robust. So there's a lot more. This gearbox can take a lot more torque than I can produce. So I can pretty much get as much as I want off the line. So it's pretty handy. I can get to off the 64 foot. I can probably do a 2.2.
That's pretty quick. You know, anything under
bad.
2 seconds is absolutely super rapid. But obviously you've got rear-wheel drive.
Yep.
Just the two-wheel drive, and the imp engine, well-tuned imp engine, about 120 brake horsepower.
This puts out 110, or that's what we got on the roll the dyno. But weight per ton, you know, it's quite a light car, so it's about 250 per ton. I don't know exactly the weight of the car, but the builder says about 450.
And this doesn't have like the original Hillman imp suspension. This has got like race suspension.
Yes, it's got conies all round. So it's
so to drive the car, and you come all the way from Scotland, folks, which is fantastic,
yeah.
all the way from Glasgow. Twice in a week.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been home and done a bit of work and come back and blah blah blah. But so to drive the car must feel a lot different to a normal Hillman imp. Say.
Yeah, the only comparison is a go-kart.
Really?
It's very, very direct, very, very,
wow.
You know, it goes where you want it to go.
I'm with Chris McDaid, come all the way from Scotland. Whereabouts in Scotland you come from?
Glasgow, just Kilmarnock.
Okay, so, and is it right, you were at Shelsley last week?
Yep, that's correct.
And then you stayed down this week,
yep.
Had a bit of a holiday?
Had a bit of a time.
Time?
A lot of beer gardens and dinner out. And
very nice.
It was nice,
very
a lot
nice.
quicker.
Lovely to see you, and thanks for coming down. I love your little car.
Thank you, thank you.
It's very unusual. Yes, it's an imp, but it's different to a normal imp, isn't it?
Yeah, she's running a Rover K series engine that came from a beach buggy that I purchased on eBay in November. So she was a bare shell in November, and she was lying in the container. So it's been a few hours, about 900 hours.
900 hours?
To get her where she is. But
so you've had the car, if I remember you told me last week, Chelsea, about 7 years?
Yep, 7 years.
But it hadn't been, nothing was happening to it?
No, nothing at all. And it was just by chance. I was on eBay one night and I seen this beach buggy a gentleman had built for his son, and I got the dimensions, and there was 5 centimetres difference between the buggy and the imp. So a few adjustments and in she went.
Because I've not seen another imp with one of these in. I've seen them mostly with normal imp engines.
Yeah,
so this is quite unusual, isn't it?
Quite quick. But
what sort of horsepower did you have?
She's 140.
140?
But she's got a PG1 gearbox with a longer first, second and third gear ratio with a limited slip diff. So she's solely built for hills.
What sort of weight we got in the car?
It's hard to tell. She's an all steel body, so I don't know, probably 980, I think. Whereas Grant, he's 450. So,
yes.
But there's not much a difference. I was a 10th slower at Shelsley.
Is that all it was? A 10th?
10th.
So that was pretty spicy stuff then.
Yeah.
You must have been pleased with that, actually.
But I'm struggling here. It's very technical here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Is this the first time you've been here?
No, I've got a Xenos that I've brought down here a few times.
I remember your Xenos, yes, that's right. That's an interesting little car too, isn't it?
She's sleeping just now. So.
Is she having a breather, is she?
She's took too much abuse in the last 5 years.
Yeah. So is the idea you'll do a few more hill climbs this year?
Yes, I need to go home to do a Scottish, then I'm going to come down for Prescott and Harewood, I think.
Harewood, yeah.
And there's a couple of boys coming to Shelsley for the winter, so I might join them.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Well, I think we need more. We lovely seeing the Scottish competitors making all the effort to come down, but something different like this is always an interest, isn't it?
Thank you. Yep.
You know, and you've done a great job on it, to be fair. It looks immaculate too, and I love it in the Scottish colours.
Well, I know. I wasn't going too far, but
it had to be.
It had to be. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
I could have went. No, it had to be the flag, same as Grant.
Well, look, Chris, it's great to have a quick
Thank
catch
you,
up.
sir.
Good luck this weekend,
Thank you.
yeah,
Thank
and
you.
we'll catch up with you soon.